This familiar phrase has led movie audiences in heartwarming songs for generations and is now as much a part of American culture as Coca-Cola and the popsicle. Originally conceived in 1924, Max Fleischer's song cartoons were the first audience participation films and the first animation produced with synchronized sound. Austrian-born Hugo Riesenfeld was manager and lead conductor for the Rialto, Rivoli, and Criterion theaters on Broadway. In 1924, he formed the Red Seal Pictures Corporation in a partnership with Max Fleischer. Riesenfeld was aware of Max's engineering background and introduced him to Dr. deForest, who had developed the sound-on-film process that would soon dominate the motion picture industry. The teaming of Fleischer and deForest resulted in the Coco song cartoons, which were released in both sound and silent versions and became popular entries on theater programs.
Anybody here seen Kelly?
At first, the ball was animated over the lyrics until a more practical solution was found.
Nobody really will say who thought of the idea. But the idea of the sing-alongs came from my dad, who did it in silent movies. While the projectionist was changing reels, they would actually put a slide up and sing along with it. And my dad always thought that, gee, it would be great to have some kind of pointer to hit the lyrics. I'm pretty sure it was probably Max who thought of the idea of a ball bouncing on it. They worked out a situation where they put the lyrics on a drum, and my dad had a baton that was all black, and except it had a white ball on the end, and he wore a black glove, and he would actually bounce the ball, and the drum would turn to the next set of lyrics, and he would bounce the ball on each lyric as it came by.
The chorus was animated, usually pretty richly, with effects such as words that exploded and tilted and all that sort of thing. And I must say the ideas, too, are usually whimsical and sometimes downright hilarious. The audiences were very fond of Max Fleischer cartoons.
Mighty busy day. I've had to pack my things away. Now I'm going to give the landlord back his key, the very key that opened up my dreary flat, where many weary nights I sat, thinking of the folks down home who think of me. You can bet you'll find me singing happily when the midnight choo-choo leaves for Alabama. I'll be right there. I've got my fare. When I see that rusty-haired conductor man, I'll grab him by the collar and I'll holler, Alabama, Alabama. That's where you stop your train. That brings me back again, down home where I'll remain, where my honey lamb. I will be right there with bells when that old conductor yells, all aboard, all aboard, all aboard for Alabama. The supposition's quite absurd, but maybe you have never heard why a married man don't wear a wedding ring. Well, this is why. To have a wife to drag about is not a thing to brag about, and he doesn't care to tell the world the news. So you have to learn by following the clues. You can tell that he's a happy married man. You know he's hooked, his hash is cooked, one shirt button missing shows the inner man. His antiquated collar seems to holler, married man, before he speaks his mind. He takes a look behind for fear that he may find little wifey dear near. When you ask him to a show, he don't know if he can go. That's the blow. Lets you know he's a happy married man. In a bus you girls can spot a married man. A seat you see, and so does he. But he beats you to it, pure and oh so rare. And you stand there admired by a tired married man. Then he begins to flirt. He knows he can't get hurt. Look out, he'll do you dirt when he starts to talk. Walk. Don't be lured by his gold tooth. That type never tells the truth. Let him go, 'cause you know he's a common married man.
The song cartoons featured a variety of music that included traditional folk tunes as well as contemporary song hits. Sweet Adeline reflected the sentimental values of the Victorian age and is one of the standards associated with barbershop quartets. Other songs celebrated certain ethnic groups. I Love a Lassie, Comin' Through the Rye, and Has Anybody Here Seen Kelly are just a few examples that embrace the Scottish and Irish in song. Music publishing had become big business in the first quarter of the 20th century, and some of the most prominent popular songwriters came from what was known as Tin Pan Alley. Some of them were George M. Cohan, Irving Berlin, Charles K. Harris, and Gus Edwards. These songwriters had a more modern and upbeat view on love and marriage with tunes like Oh Mabel, My Wife's Gone to the Country, and Margie.
My little Margie, I'm always thinking of you, Margie. I'll tell the world I love you, don't forget your promise to me. I have bought a home and ring and everything for Margie. You've been my inspiration, days are never blue. After all is said and done, there is really only one. Oh, Margie, Margie, it's you.
Stephen Foster was America's first popular songwriter with such folk classics as Camptown Races, Beautiful Dreamer, I Dream of Jeannie with the Light Brown Hair, Oh Susanna, and Swanee River. Some of Foster's songs, such as Old Black Joe, have practically been obliterated from current awareness. This is due to their idyllic reflections on the Old South and slavery, but specifically because of the references to darky, as in the lyrics of My Old Kentucky Home. Although such terms are now seen as racial slurs, these songs and images are still part of the American heritage and should not be swept away as if they never existed. Instead, they should be viewed in their proper historical context, with an eye towards how we have progressed socially since those times.
And join in, everybody.
together, folks. Follow the ball.
Between 1924 and 1927, 36 Coco song cartoons were produced. Approximately one-third were produced with soundtracks at a time when the film industry was still producing silent movies. When sound finally became the standard in 1929, the Fleischers had already had 5 years' experience in the medium, and they made the transition with relative ease. The song films returned as screen songs for Paramount. Although Coco was eliminated, the ball remained the star and continued to bounce until 1938. When the United States entered World War II, the bouncing ball was pressed into service to entertain troops and boost morale. The power of these song cartoons was so great that the Army placed them as a priority just above guns and ammunition. Following the war, Paramount renewed the screen songs in a Technicolor series that ran until 1951. When these films were sold to television, a new generation sang along in the comfort of their living rooms.
When the red, red robin comes bob, bob, bobbing along.
The ball has been featured in commercials and movies and continues bouncing today in TV ads and music videos, proving to be just as effective now as it was in the 1920s. So why does the bouncing ball continue to entertain? It's because a ball is one of the earliest forms of entertainment we've known. It's simple, and simple things communicate universally. They touch the soul and inspire the heart to express in song basic emotions felt beside a moonlit stream, as reflected in the old favorite,
By the light of the silvery moon, I want to spoon to my honey I'll croon of June. Honeymoon, keep a shining in June. Your still breathing will bring love dreams. We'll be cuddling soon by the silvery moon. Place dark, in dark, silvery moon is shining through the trees. Cast to me, you, sound of kisses floating on the breeze. Act one begun, dialogue, where would you like to spoon? Mind you, will you, underneath the silvery moon. By the light of the silvery moon, I want to spoon to my honey I'll croon of June. Honeymoon, keep a shining in June. You're still breathing, we'll bring love dreams. We'll be cuddling soon by the silvery moon. By the light of the silvery moon, I want to spoon to my honey I'll croon of June. Honeymoon, keep a shining in June. You're still breathing, we'll bring love dreams. We'll be cuddling soon by the silvery moon.
Max Fleischer's original Coco song cartoons now stand as more than lighthearted entertainment. They are a thread in the American fabric. Just as the bouncing ball is a cultural icon, the films serve as a record of our cultural history. These song cartoons pioneered the union of animation and music, and this makes them an important part of motion picture history that has been overlooked for decades. They were the first audience participation films and can now be recognized as the true ancestors of the cult classic, The Rocky Horror Picture Show, and today's music videos.